Say what's up, Shorty Corleone, Craig and Shorty Corleone. And we got the pleasure of having our guy, man, Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. He does a lot for the movement of go-go. He has a big vision to see this culture move forward. You can constantly see him, you know what I'm saying, putting so much energy, his sweat equity, and it's more of what he wants as a whole for this culture, right? And man, I thank you for being on the show.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is an honor, man. For real.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. I salute you, dog. And I like the fact that you take the role untraveled, right? To create new opportunities. But then you love the music so much, you actually are doing the activist work, but you
Right.
also in the band too, man. So tell the people, man, how you balance that out. And you deal with the personalities of musicians in the go-go band, man. So
Right.
salute.
So for
Salute
me,
that
man,
part.
a lot of everything I do was birthed out of necessity. So for a lot of people that don't know, I actually did 11 and a half years in prison. I went to
Okay, I
prison
didn't know that.
I went to prison when I was 19 years old for a crime that I didn't even commit. But I was able to get a law degree while I was in prison, filed my own appeal, gave back 37 years, and actually made it back home. But when I came home, after being in 11 and a half years, all I knew how to really do was rap. That was the only resource I had. They didn't give me a trade. The day that I got free, they basically just opened the door. So when I came out, I needed a job, and my go-go community, which was a music that I had always been to akin to, had been around, was the first people to give me a job. Um, my man Henry Dare, I don't know if you know him. He had a band called Firm Project at the time, and I went over there. I went through all the Joneses as being a rapper, learning under a lot of good guys, and eventually got to a point where I didn't just want to do that. I wanted to promote. And then I didn't want to do that. I wanted to DJ. I wanted to cook the chicken. I wanted to be the door person. I wanted to be the bartender. I wanted to be everything. I wanted to understand how all this go-go thing ran as a whole.
Right.
Because and once again, it was birthed out of necessity because I didn't have money. I had just came home. So I was doing everything, A, because I wanted to, but B, I needed all the money. So, hey, I'll be the security guard tonight and I'll be the chef. Don't hire nobody else because, I need the money. But through that, I learned. And
Yeah.
as I continued on as an artist, I got in a go-go band. And what happened was, I actually, once again, out of necessity, I went homeless twice trying to fund the go-go band. Homeless with my children in the shelter. And I couldn't understand why it was I would have 150, 200 people in the room some nights and still the owner of a club is telling me it ain't no money. I couldn't understand that how much good music I made. It seemed that I always had a glass ceiling over my head. So out of necessity, I went to find out, what the hell is going on. I know on any given night, my band got to be the best band in the city. Why don't my numbers reflect that? Why doesn't my social media reflect that? Why doesn't the attraction reflect that? What is it? Just I don't have no hits, but it wasn't that. What I found out was that for a long time now, but definitely stamped in 2019, that the DC government has been putting out millions of dollars a year for go-go music. So say you have an entity, right? Since 2010, that's been getting $150,000 to $200,000 free money a year. You know what that means? That means no matter how good I sound on any given night, I'll never beat them because they have $200,000 a year to put in the free marketing and promotion, this, that, and the third. And what I mean by free is not that they're not working for it, but the money that you get for the government, that's not based on your draw. That means don't nobody had to show up and you still gonna get that money. That's money that should have went to everybody, not just 5 or 6 entities in go-go. No, I can give you more factual information. I don't know how you want me to go, but I'll keep it. That's how I got into advocacy. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
My love for the music and the culture, I'm from the South Side. I grew up with JY. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I had 2 important things in my life. When I came home, I had nothing. Go-Go gave me everything. It allowed me an opportunity to use my talent to get ahead. And then about 2.5 years ago, man, I almost died of cancer. Dog, like, listen, I went from 245 to 145 in a matter of 90 days. Like, it was a wrap. And, my wife put that GoFundMe out, put that Cash App out, and the go-go community, man, saved my household. I had recently, 3 months before catching cancer, bought an apartment building. So once I got sick and couldn't leave out the house, all that fell on my wife and my 5 daughters, who 3 of them are under the age of 14. You know, so once again, go-go community came to my rescue. So the day I woke up, my feet hit the floor. I'm fighting for y'all. Oh,
Yeah.
where the money at? And I found out since 2019, when they made Go-Go the official music, they've been putting out $3.9 million a year for Go-Go. 3.9 million. 1 million goes to 202 Creates. 1 million goes to Events DC. 1.9 million, which is not always reoccurring, but it goes to the MLK Library. Now, each one of these 3 agencies do something different. So I can give you examples. Oh, I'm about to give it to you, big brother. Pause. But Africa, that's Go-Go Fund. South by Southwest, Malachi Johns, that's partial Go-Go Fund. Now, some of these people are putting up their own money as well because it's just a sponsorship. What you just saw at the Howard with RNS Project and backing them, Go-Go Fund. Anything where you see them logos, 202 Creates, Events DC, Merle Bowser, MLK Library, they're all since 2019, except for MLK Library. Theirs is a little different. But these agencies been getting money since 2019. So if I say to you, Shorty Corleone, you got any Go-Go Fund? Did anybody tell you you could go down 202 Creates? Did anybody send you the application link I'm about to send you right now on the live to tell you you can go ask for thousands of dollars to sponsor something? If you one of the greatest entertainers and ain't nobody told you about the Go-Go Fund, but you'll see a guy that you know ain't did half the work as you, but he jettisoned ahead. How is this happening? It's because there's capital going on behind our backs in our environment that you're not getting because somebody don't want Shorty Corleone to know or have it. So this is how I got into advocacy.
Yeah. We
Because I love
self-funded
Shorty
over here,
Corleone.
bro. Yeah, we
You hear me?
self-funded over here. We, you know what I'm saying? We working to keep the lights on over here. But man,
Self-funded is
I
what?
wish we was privy to some of that access, you know what I'm saying, to scale things up. But
But
man,
hold on, Shorty
come on,
Corleone now.
come on,
Because I
come
hear a
on.
lot of guys like you say that. I know you're self-funded. I know you're very independent. Shorty Corleone gonna make it happen. But man, if it's something out in America called the Go-Go Fund, Shorty Corleone need his portion because it can't be no Go-Go Fund without a Shorty Corleone. That's so that's just to address my advocacy. But you know, you get me to talking about that, I get passionate because I'm mad.
Hey
But that's
man,
because
I
that's
love it
how I
though.
went homeless, Shorty. If
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
gave me some money 10 years ago to finance my band, when they was passing it out to 3 and 4 and 5 individuals, if they'd have gave it to some of us up and coming bands, who I might have been a millionaire by now. I had some great ideas, but instead I went homeless twice. Not because it was somebody's responsibility, but if it's some money for the arts, specifically go-go, everybody should get some. But that speaks to the advocacy portion.
I love it, dog. So much education, man. Like that's what I mean. So much talent on and off of the stage in the world of go-go, man. I commend you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that path, the unchosen path, the path of less folks want to journey down that dark road. But you know,
Ain't no reward, ain't no
yeah.
trophy, ain't even
Oh,
a thank you. I'm telling you,
yeah,
bro. I ain't
yeah.
did nothing but make enemies putting this information out. Oh,
Ooh-wee.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's been times where I come out the house looking around because when you start telling people about millions of dollars that everybody can get when only a few people been getting it, them few people get very upset. So that's why I be in your inbox like, Shorty, man, you got anything the band can do? Because believe it or not, as good as we sound or as much as people see me work, it's hard for me to get opportunities because people be like, oh, you the one that did this, or you the one that did that. And the people that's holding all the major opportunities is the people who business I'm getting there. But continue on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Facts, man. We got Joe Jackson hanging out with us. Joe, tell me about the band, man. Tell me about the acronym of the band. How did the name come about? You know what I'm saying? I see a mixture of the groove. You know what I'm saying? I hit a little R&B energy to it. You know what I'm saying? But I actually also see where this music can live, you know, outside of the DMV and people can catch their two-step, you know what I'm saying, and join, you know what I'm saying, this good energy that I hear.
All right, so you're gonna love this story. So let me tell you where urban rhythm came from. So like I told you, my man Henry, right? He was rest in peace. He had a band called the Firm Project, and they let me in the band as the rapper. Now you gotta
Okay.
remember, I had just came home, and I was really just a rapper, no go-go 101 etiquette at all. So I'm getting
Yeah.
cussed out every practice.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where they just were like,
So hold on,
listen.
hold on, Joe. You say so you wasn't waiting for the chop barbecue, none of that. You was just in.
Oh,
It,
bro, man, I'm tripping, man. Like I'm up there, I'm all in the lead talk away. Like I'm up there trying to sound like Donnell Floyd. Like I don't
yeah,
know what's going on, and I'm getting
right.
mad, and they're trying to tell me, right?
Yeah.
So eventually, my man Henry just pulled me to the side and said, "Listen." By then, we had changed the band's name to Urban Rhythm. He said,
Okay.
"Listen, man, all of us are going to do something else. You can keep Urban Rhythm and keep the name." And they left me by myself.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't think none of them thought I would make it or something would happen. But here we are 13 years later.
I love
Urban
it.
Rhythm, we played at the Howard. We've been at Ibiza. Like
Yeah.
I said, we got a distribution deal with Chris Gotti right now with Ibiza's music. And we've got constant motion and traction. Now, with me being sick and being a promoter, a general manager of a nightclub at times, and multiple different daughters, you know what I mean? One woman, but multiple daughters, you
Yeah.
know, it slowed down urban rhythm. But what urban rhythm is what it became for me. I got a singer over there named Lexi Lex. That's what you hear that R&B. She's the youngest member of the band, and right now I'm grooming her for this to be her band. Like
Okay.
somebody gave me something that I could hold on to and own. Now I'm teaching her about ownership, offering her a piece of this project, showing her how to invest, where to go get capital from. So urban
Yeah.
rhythm can continue to live on even when I move on to doing something else. So
Right.
right now, a lot of what you're hearing is um, what I created, but more centered around our singer Lexi Lex and what we know she can do, man. She a dynamite talent. It's just
Yeah.
she's one of those people that ain't nobody just ain't never heard of, but she's
Yeah.
been around for a while. She's very
Yeah. Yeah.
quiet. She's
Yeah.
not loud and boisterous. She doesn't do the social media. Um, but what I want is just what you said. I want something everybody can jam to. You know, my guy Alejandro that play my lead guitar, he from Rome, or he's not from Rome, but that's where he be. He go everywhere. This is the type of culture that he has. So we want to be able to speak to everybody, but it's still go-go. Nah, I would never say this ain't a go-go band. This is 100% go-go band that can play for everybody. We not a band that play go-go. We a go-go band. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Salute. Salute. So, um, funny you mentioned that you're not a band to play go-go. What is your take on bands that have gotten the win who don't or have not put in the time on our circuit win by playing go-go, but
You want me to explain it to
only
you?
say they're a go-go band when it supports them to say they're a go-go band. But other than that,
Hey,
we don't see them on that circuit.
I'm gonna speak to that just like you want me to. It's absolutely wrong. And I'm gonna tell you part of the 95% of the problem is this. I can't call Shorty Corleone and say, hey man, here, take this $250, $500. Because Shorty Corleone is able to look at a venue and look at a project and say, man, somebody got about $20,000, $25,000 for this. So a lot of these little bands and these little projects that are being used, they're being used because they just want an opportunity. They're just good musicians.
Yeah.
So they don't know that if somebody gets $50,000 for something that's called a go-go project, you probably should get more than $500 or $750. And that's why they get the opportunities and haven't put work in because you can't call Shorty Corleone with that BS because
Yeah.
you know better. You can't
Yeah.
call Joe Jackson and Urban Rhythm and say, hey, man, we playing that on the top of the monument and President Obama and Michelle Obama going to be there, but we only got $400 for you. What it is these third party people that are not go-go tapping into these funding and these capital investments, and they're pocketing 85% of the money, and they're only using these smaller, not even smaller bands, but brands that don't know any better because they can give them that small percentage of the change because they know they don't know.
Ah.
I used to get mad at those bands like, why is that band on that? And then I went and talked to some of the people that was hiring them, and they have no cut calls. They tell me, man, you know why I'm hiring them? You know why I'm hiring them? Because you cost $5,000 and they cost $500. Man, bro, me and you can sit down and I'll tell you the truth. because I
Yeah.
tell everybody that I talk to, man, I don't hold your secrets. If
Yeah.
you ain't
Yeah.
want me to know, you shouldn't have told me, because I'm gonna stand up for justice. I went on the radio and
Yeah.
actually named. I went on Super Dan and them platform.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
actually named some of the bands and told them, "Hey, this is what's happening to you." I put the information out there. But so to answer your question, I feel that it's upsetting, because a person like you that's been in the game multiple years, and although self-funded, you deserve what you've worked for. So when some funding actually come down for go-go that's never been there, or money that's never been there, it should rightfully, let's spread it all the way around, even to these bands that are just starting go-go. But
Yeah.
if I'm seeing the same brand on everything, I know one or two things are happening here. It's either
Yeah.
a kickback, or that band don't know no better and they're getting paid a small percentage. I'm
Yeah.
against
Yeah.
it totally.
Yeah, man. That's right, man. We got Joe Jackson on the line, man. Sharing the knowledge, right? Because knowledge is key. And you hear the passion, but he wants to see everybody win, right? Because if everyone wins, we all win. But it's that whole core energy of like, let's figure it out, but then let's figure out how to share the knowledge, right? Stevie Wonder said you can't take it with you, you got to share it. So I salute my guy for sharing the information. And we have calls, like we've had calls on like early Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out of town and Joe hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Florida, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shooting a video or something. And Joe hit me and he'd be like, and when we talk, it's like I want to share something. It's stuff that I didn't even know existed. Right, man. So I salute you, man. I'm glad that you was able to carve a few minutes to jump on the line with us. And keep going, man. Keep your foot on the gas. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I'm rooting for you. You know what I'm saying? My team is rooting for you, man. And
Man,
nothing
thank you
but
so
greatness.
much, man. What
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
doing, man, is so important. I mean, I don't know if you've seen, but I'm at my daughter's school. I'm grabbing the posters from the
Yeah, yeah.
DPCS Go Go.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in the school. I'm saying, hey, that's my guy Shorty. Hey, I'm.
Yo, yo.
Yeah, my bad. Somebody called, man. They knocked the Zoom out.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. All good.
what I was saying is, what you guys are doing is so important, man. I'm behind it 100%, because until we get our people sitting at these stations that are distributing our music over air, you're not gonna hear the right music. You're
Yeah,
not gonna hear
man.
the right music. And I think
Yeah,
through you,
and that's my deal. I thank my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they roll up their sleeves and get it done. But I have a sense of responsibility. You know what I'm saying, with this platform. You know what I mean? Is to play the raw music, play the creative, produced music. You know what I'm saying? And we treat it like the go-go. The first set, you know what I'm saying, we warm you up. The second set, man, we take off. And
absolutely.
Malcolm Xavier put that mix on 1000. And man, we have a hell of a party every Saturday and Sunday, and
Yeah, I'm in the
yeah,
building. I'm
stay
trying to hear
tuned.
it.
Stay tuned. There's more to come. Yes, sir.
I can't wait, man. That's why when we found out we had the opportunity to get some music to you, uh, we went straight in the studio. Like, we specifically did that song just to make sure we handed it to you. Cause I don't know if you know, man, but like, just growing up listening to your music, and I'm not that much younger than you, trust me.
Right,
Um,
right. Yeah,
but
yeah,
you just, I don't think people know how you guys inspire people,
yeah.
how you inspire people, and there are people all over the world right now watching and seeing you. So the fact that I can get some music in your hands specifically, and then and you're gonna play it, and it could inspire people. Hey, man, I'm happy to be here. I'm
Like
grateful.
that's right.
I'm grateful
Yeah,
that
yeah,
God has allowed me, man, to sit here and talk to Shorty Corleone and his team, and just I'm sorry, man, because I'm kind of losing myself, because I'm reveling in the moment. Bro, you got to remember, I just told you 13 years ago, man, I was sitting in prison with a
yeah,
life sentence for a
yeah,
crime I didn't commit,
yeah, yeah,
Right
yeah, yeah.
now, here we are 13 years later, and we talking about things that I'm doing, man. And I just appreciated that I've done something that somebody your caliber would recognize. And I hope that when I'm no longer here, that I've left a lasting impression on my community, man, because I love y'all immensely. I love y'all
Absolutely.
immensely, bro.
Yeah, hey man, we love you more, man. Stamped all day. It's my guy
Mhm.
Joe Jackson. Hey Joe, so we tune in this weekend. We're gonna shoot you over some information. Keep the music coming. Right before we lost you, I was talking with Malcolm. We're gonna keep your songs in the mix. So you can send
Bet.
me like 3 or 4, and we're gonna make it do what it do. We got you,
I
bro.
got you. I got you. Man, we at that Blue Waters Grill each and every Saturday, man. Come through if you can, man. You know, come holler at me, man. 8 to
I'm gonna
1.
surprise you, man. I'm gonna surprise you, man. I'm gonna pop up in that joint one Saturday, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. We in there.
Yes, sir, my man. All right,
All right.
blessings on blessings, my man Joe Jackson. Say what, say what, say what?
Say what? All right, man. 96.3, man. My man Shorty Corleone, man. Y'all know what it is.
Say what, my man. Peace.
All right.